Alright, welcome back, everybody. God damn, was that not tense? I finally just kind of sorted everything out, you know? We're back. I actually had to... what I did was I took down the furnace and reinstalled it so that it wasn't so sticking through the wall, because I think he actually had access to it. He had cleaned out my furnace, you know, so he was just here looting. He hid behind my shack and came out guns blazing with the MP5, which is now mine. You can see, look at this. I got the thing fully loaded. I'm just leaving it there, though, because for some reason that busted-ass looking revolver seems to outperform the MP5. I'm not sure. Maybe he was just spraying it way too wildly, you know. It's got some big damage on that one. Yeah, it's a little more powerful than the MP5, not by much though. Obviously, the rate of fire in the MP5 is much more ideal. And he also had this perfect pipe shotgun, which I stuffed away. So you can see, you know what? I've got some metal fragments. I've got some metal doors ready. Some metal bar window or some window bars ready, and I've got a big, you know, supply of planks that will be crafted into various pieces, construction pieces. When I get to about 250, I think that's when I'm gonna start trying to whip something together somewhere in the area. You know, that's the plan anyway. So there it is. There's my storage. I've got, and then of course I had to put these things together. Now these are large med kits, small med kits, giving instant boosts or instant replenishments of health, right? And then he had so many bandages on him. Look at this. I've got 15 bandages now. Some are in storage there. But some of the stuff I'm holding on to so that I can eventually, once I go into some rad zones, which I'm hoping to do with Bam at some point when I catch him on, you know, I think strength and numbers will move into the city, you know, try and find some research kits, some blueprints, etc., etc. But for the time being, I'm holding on to the MP5. I don't want to lose it. I'm holding on to at least one of each of those. I know how to craft them. You need blood and cloth, you know, so. And then, of course, I had the perfect leather helmet that I'm leaving sitting there. Again, that's something I'm going to want to research. And the leather vest, you know. So they're sitting in storage. I got a little bit of ammo and some other jazz there. And, of course, my furnace is... Well, I left a little bit of stuff in there. Nothing too valuable, though. I have this busted-ass pickaxe because, well, I want to be able to learn how to craft that as well. So that's that's what's going on right now. I spent quite a bit of time in there fiddling, and my heart rate was just had to settle down a little bit. My God, I was so nervous. I don't know why. I really thought that was the end. I thought it was all my work was going to be for nothing. He was going to put me down, and I didn't know if he was going to be able to get inside the shack, but at the very least, I thought death was on the horizon, you know, so it was good. It was good that I was able to survive it. Now, what do we have roaming the grounds out there? Anything? Anyway, I think I'm going to go back to work just doing some more harvesting. I've been at it for a few hours now, you know. It doesn't translate well for videos, so I've been cutting a lot of that out. But hopefully you guys are getting the more entertaining moments, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. So until the next one does manage to pop up, if something good happens, something bad happens, whatever the case may be, well, I'll be there to film it, and you all will see it. But for the time being, like I said, I'm just going out doing some harvesting. So I'll see you in a bit. Yo, what's happening, bro? I'm not gonna hurt you now.
Friendly.
Yeah, I'm friendly. Yeah, I'm friendly. It's okay. I'm a little worried that maybe he cleaned out all the... I know I've wandered into a good little spawn area for resources, and I'm hoping he hasn't clued into that. I'm hoping he hasn't completely cleaned it out. I think it's right up here. There's like should be a sulfur stone right between. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if I should be letting him live or not, but you know, I'm not one of those guys who's just gonna go out killing everybody I see. At least right now, anyway. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what Bam wants to do. He's got a bow. I hope there isn't a, you know, a battle for this wood pile here. I will have to fill him full of lead. You know, at least I'm not carrying much right now. You know, so to die here, well, it's a minor loss. But goddamn, I handled my own against that MP5 wielding, leather wearing son of a bitch, raiding son of a bitch. God damn it, people. Go out and do some work for yourself, for crying out loud. Trying to live off of other people's hard work. I hate that. I hate it. And, well, it came back. It bit him in his ass. All his hard raiding work. Oh, well, that's done. All his hard raiding work that he was off doing went into my pockets, didn't it? And look at this. Where the hell is my hatchet? There's my bow. There we go. That's odd. That's a little glitch, a little bug when you actually drop a completely broken one. I think that happened before, too, didn't it? I don't know if I got it up here on the channel, but it did not long ago when I had ventured towards civilization. Had crossed that road for that those few resources that were over there. And again, I'm closing in on that road. It's just kind of beyond the woods. I mean, this is like the woods to potential death, you know. So I need to be careful venturing this far. I don't like Buddy just kind of roaming the plains out there with the bow, though. I hope he's not planning on on building up over here. Hopefully he moves a little further towards civilization, you know. Hopefully chance directs him that way. There are a couple of guys, actually. Really smart little build. I'm not sure if they are perhaps those two guys that were slaughtering that bear a few episodes ago that I ran into. But there's a couple of guys. There are a couple of sheds up on top of that little ridge up there, you know. And it's smart placement because, as I said, there are quite a few resources that will spawn just over in that little rocky area, you know. And over in this field, well, you saw me take out the woodpile. Those are the things you want to look for when you're building. And I was thinking of maybe relocating over here because as I've been out here harvesting all this time, and myself and Indiana Stones. I haven't been mentioning his name much, have I? I've had other things on the line. You don't like surviving out here, right? Because we're actually doing it for the first time successfully. God damn it. But as I've been out here, kind of scouting the land. I've been looking, you know, as I've been out here harvesting, I've been scouting the land, looking for, well, potential build spots. I don't want to venture too far away from Bam. I'd like to really see what we can do with this partnership, you know, see what we can do on this server. If he's legit, he's got, like he said, he's got another friend with a house in over by Small Rad Town or something like that. So between the three of us, we could be, you know, but we could be a potential threat here. Anyway, up there, yeah, there are a couple of shacks. So I'm just steering clear of that for the time being. I venture down here just looking for the loot, but I think that's probably about it. We did have that one encounter, and I think I'm just gonna get back to my crafting, and hopefully I'll check back in when things are a little more entertaining later on. So I'm out here, guys. I decided to, I was going to wrap it here shortly. And worry about building another time. I currently have, I was thinking there was one thing I wanted to do, which was build up a spiky barricade to guard that one path up towards my my shed shack of shit. Now there was a leather-wearing bandit crossing the field here, and he caught my eye, you know. That's why the pistola came out. I shot one round into the air, just as a warning. Let him know that I am armed, and if he presses this way, there he is. You all probably won't be able to see him, but he is just running over that crest right now. And, yeah. Over there by that tree. I'm not really looking for trouble. I'm not carrying too much here. I'm actually tempted to maybe go and square off with this guy. Eventually, what I can kind of imagine happening is if Bam sticks with me and the two of us build up that one area, I'm pretty sure that there are a couple of guys, as I said, I mentioned, there are a couple of guys living right up on top of that hill, you know? And I would imagine eventually, well, those two, you know, or whoever's up there, and myself and Bam are going to come to blows, you know, and I'm thinking maybe this leather guy is actually one of them, you know. I could be wrong, you know, it's just all guesswork. I don't think you're going to see, you know, unless somebody is just kind of out running, rather than trying to plant roots somewhere, you know, and get a shack going. You don't see too many, I don't think you're going to see too many, you know, bandits come wandering this way, you know. I could be wrong, though. but there's just not a lot going on out here. So I was a little nervous. He seems to have vanished though. I guess that one shot did the trick, you know. Anyway, I'm out here. I'm looking for about 200 wood. That's enough for a big, tall, spiky barricade. And that should be enough to deter anybody who's spawning on that side of my structure from coming up the hill. And of course, finding the secondary path in there can be a little daunting. Hell, I've gotten lost trying to get to it. You know, so I just want to be safe before I, you know, get out of here. I've been in here for a few hours. Just gonna make a few episodes. I would imagine you're gonna see a lot of stuff where it's just where I have good runs and then all of a sudden I get put down, or the house gets raided while I'm off for a day, you know, or a day or two, or it gets hacked open, or C4'd or something, or I get betrayed, you know, by a friendly. And this leather-wearing goddamn woodsman, I mean, I don't know if he's a bandit or a woodsman or what the deal was, but he's been through here, and he's cleaned out the resources that had spawned for this new day. Kind of disappointed. But I've been in here, like I said, this session's been going on for a few hours now, for the better part of this afternoon, and I need to just take a break, you know. And I'm really nervous because, like I said, we've made some progress towards our goal. It's a shame I couldn't get that foundation built. I'm not going to risk losing. I did find going back in there, I don't think it's going to make the video, but I did go back over near that rock while it was daylight, and tried to drop a few foundation pieces near the base. I did find a couple of good spots, but I don't actually think you can build foundation on top of the stones, so I think it would be a wise or a foolish choice to actually build the stairwell just to get up there and find out that I can't actually build my structure up there. Now, I need to be careful. I'm hearing my own footsteps, but this is where I last kind of saw Leatherface, yes. So I'm a little nervous. I'm playing it a little cautiously. I got 230 for wood. Probably round this out at 250 and then move on my way. If I cut up through there, so long as they haven't been stripped down, there are a few different boulders in there that I can use for harvest. Going on to the other side of this little rocky glade, I don't know what you'd call it exactly, but if I move beyond it, then there will be some wood piles on the other side. See, now there's normally a rock that spawns right in here. That's what I learned. I'm pretty sure that's the right spot. I better keep my pistola in hand. I don't want to take any chances at this point. Yeah. If everything goes smoothly, guys, I would imagine I'll be seeing you back at the shed. And there, of course, there, of course, is my wood pile. And there's a bear about to chomp on somebody. Maybe I'll help him out. Let's check this out. He may take exception to me stripping down this wood pile, but he was able to handle himself with the bear. Yo, what up, dude? I'm not sneaking up on you. Don't start nothing. I am armed, and I will use it. I don't want trouble.
Okay.
Goddamn. Everybody's on edge in this game, eh? But yeah, see there, I got my pistola. But I'm not looking for trouble, man, so just don't be too nervous. Just don't shoot me in the back or something.
No need to pull guns out.
I could slaughter him, you know. He looks like he's been thriving out here. You know. He could be one of the guys living up that hill. I would almost guess that that's the case. But anyway, I came out and I got what I wanted. Oh, and now he's got some wolves on him. Yeah, come on, bring him this way, bro. I'll help you out. Don't waste all your ammo, man. Don't waste all your ammo.
Oh, I got ammo.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't waste it all. Could have just run him my way. I would have given you a hand. So another guy making his way in the world. He seems to be doing okay. Kind of suffering from the same issues that I'm suffering from. He seems to have the weapon, you know, weapon built. He's all decked out in cloth, which is throwing me off just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. But he looks like he is armed. Well, obviously he's armed. We saw him rip down those wolves. And but the same thing. It's the same thing, right? He's all decked out in the cloth. He can't craft the leather just yet, you know. Just that's the life out here on the frontier. We work with what we have, you know, and eventually we get strong enough to work our way into towards civilization, you know, into the rad zones, and hopefully improve our plight out here on the frontier. Anyway, I don't want him seeing where I'm heading. That's the last goddamn thing I want. Hopefully he ain't tracking. Do you notice that it actually keeps track? Look at that. Look at that. You can just see it just disappearing now, but there is actually a trail that you can follow. You can actually track guys in this game, which is spectacular, you know? Because if you've ever followed somebody through a wet field, oh, what is this going on? Freaking bear coming in here. There's a bear tracking me. God damn it. If you've ever followed anybody through, you know, like a field of dewy grass, you know, and it all gets kind of pushed to the side, you can easily see the trail left behind. Anyway, hopefully, oh no, he's still coming. But not for long. I'm just going to put this down, this rock down, and then I'm out of here. And hopefully he doesn't follow. I'm going to have to zigzag. But I'll see you all up at the cabin, you know, once I get this barricade down. And then I think we'll wrap it there. Alright, wood, the large, I've opted for the large spike wall. I've yet to drop this anywhere. But, alright, there we go. 200 wood that cost me. That's fine, though. And I just wanted to kind of guard this path right here. I didn't want anybody coming up this way, you know. I think that is perhaps the way the other guy got in here, but I could be wrong. Anyway, that looks pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do the trick. Actually, I think it will. I think it will. Shazam! Oh, nobody's getting through there. There's no way. Oh, yeah. That's blocked off beautifully. That's why it hurts right there, people. That's why it hurts. I got a little posting. Anybody gets tangled up on that mess, I can sit up here with my pistola, with my revolver, and put one between the eyes, put him out of his misery, you know. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it there. We will get to constructing this shelter next episode, hopefully, or the beginning of it, and I'll probably get back on here in a few hours, just because I'm on it. I don't want to lose everything I've worked towards, you know. You're really forced to want to come back and play this game, for fear that all your progress will be lost, you know, when you're away. Anyway, guys, again, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like it. I hope you'll thumb it. I hope to see you in the next one. But until then, remember why it hurts. Later.